and welcome to another wonderful, hot, buzzing, juicy episode on the Timeline Podcast on Light Africa TV. It's so good to be back, and definitely we are always ready to give it to you as it day hot, right? And I'm definitely not alone in the studio, and as always, I remain your favorite girl, K to the O to the O to the K to the I to the E, cuckoo with the and it's absolutely a blast to be here again to, anchor another episode of the Timeline podcast. And our conversations today is definitely one for the books. And really can't wait to get into the nitty gritty, the juicy details of the conversations we'll be having. And I'm definitely not going to be having these conversations alone, right? I'm here in the company of my ever delectable host.
My name is Lois.
Yeah.
And I'm IG of Lagos.
I can see your energy is very high today.
Yeah, please don't come over. I'm just here.
What's wrong? Anyways, I believe that we're recording this episode currently off of one of the most memorable moments in the Nigerian music industry, right? Because, and honestly, I do not say this lightly because Davido just performed at the countdown for the opening of the FIFA World Cup 2026, and it's definitely one for the book. So definitely you should know that as we've mentioned, the video is definitely in the conversation for today, right? Yes.
Exactly.
And we have a bunch of people would be talking about who have made headlines or timelines during the course of the week, and we're going to be getting into what they said that made the timeline get buzzing and having to read what people are saying about those things and their reactions and everything that comes from it. And our topics today are very, very hot. They're very juicy. And as always, Davido is in the conversation, and I know you can't wait. You can't wait to get into it. You can't wait for us to get into the conversation. And now, before we get into giving you the hot J's, the full J's, we'd love to go on a very quick break, and we'll be back shortly.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome back, and you're back to watching the Timeline podcast on Light Africa TV and getting right into the conversations that we'll be having today. Firstly, we will have to discuss Davido's achievement, like the highlights of Davido's achievement, especially following his performance at the World Cup 2026. Right.
Yeah.
So
And also, there is this other. I feel like right now for him it's more of a constant thing for him, right?
yeah,
He's always in
Ironic
news. There's always something he has to say. I believe it's one of the maybe should we call it a pack for him at this point in time? I feel like it's one of the major attributes that comes with maybe his personality, maybe personality wise at this point in time. But I feel like it's one of the perks that comes with maybe being a streamer, a content creator. Like you would always be in the news. Now we have Carter Efe now in more like I don't think okay, I think it's a saga, right?
It is.
In a saga with Dabanj and Sunday Are, who is also a manager for Wizkid. And last but not the least, we'll be having this conversation off of a question a Twitter user posted about why Ghana has not produced a music superstar that is on the same level as Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy. That why don't Ghana have people like them?
Hmm.
See, our conversations for this episode is very, very interesting, very, very juicy. And before we get into the nitty gritty of this conversation, I would love to know what you actually think about it. Definitely, you should have seen all of this conversation pop up on your timeline, on your favorite social media platform. What do you believe? What do you think? What are your opinions of all of this conversation? And if you've not heard of it, don't worry, we'll definitely be breaking all of it down and getting your opinions of them, right? And let's get into it, right? We want to start with Davido. Yes, and he just finished performing at the World Cup,
FIFA.
FIFA World Cup countdown concert, and he performed a medley of three songs. I think Fall, Unavailable, and With You. Then the song with Major Lisa, and honestly, it was a really, really good one. What do you think about Davido's performance?
I think for me what stood out the most was his outfits.
Mm.
The outfits made as somebody said he has he has projected Tinubu to the world as the weakest person. Actually, he has not. He only wanted people to know what was happening. He wanted to create awareness of what was happening.
Yeah.
And I quite understand that because Davido has always been in Nigeria. He always says it in most of his interviews. I might travel around the world, but I'm still Nigerian.
Travel around the world.
So yeah, I might have traveled to every part of the country, of the world, but
Yeah.
Nigeria still remains my home, remains my father's land and my mother's land. So I quite understand where it's coming from, and for him to do that, it's quite nice. It's quite a good thing because he has created awareness, and it shows that he has those people in his heart.
Yeah.
That she shows that, okay, despite what is happening in Nigeria, despite the fact that the fame and everything, these people are still my people. Let them come home. Want them home. So yeah, I think that stood out for me actually.
Yeah, I was actually going to get to that, right?
Yes.
IG, what stood out to you about
Of
this
course, you
performance?
definitely know now. Everybody knows I am Davido's biggest fan.
Are you sure?
That's a lie.
Are you sure about that?
No, be chill now.
Episodes ago, you were riding hard for Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Oh, was it Burna Boy?
Yes,
Oh,
no.
okay.
The reason why I was writing for Burna Boy, it was because it was based on the conversation we
It
had.
has been. Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
You can remember.
Okay.
Why you guys attacking me like this?
It's okay. You're just trying to clarify things, right?
It's fine. So everybody knows I am
Yeah.
one of Davido's biggest fans so far in Nigeria and in the whole wide world. But then back to what you were saying, I would say from the very first start, like Davido is good.
Yeah.
Like he's just good. And I admire his personality, his lifestyle, shows and everything. What we really gave, let me not divert into it, but I know we'll definitely go there when it came out for that performance stuff. But I will just say the video is good.
Definitely.
And the songs were actually very,
Very,
nice.
very good.
It made the
Super
crowd
proud
feel
of you. That's
alive
it.
and everything.
He knows how to move the crowd. He knows how
Yeah.
to pull the crowd and gets the groove and the vibe going for
Exactly.
every other show. But then again, I would love us to just kind of dwell on one of the major highlights of his performance, and which was the custom jackets he wore.
Yes, customer
And
franchise.
you know, if any musician makes a statement like this, in the course of anything happening in the world, people are always clamoring for celebrities to make a stand or lend their
Yes.
voice towards a particular cause.
Because they know we normal mere humans, they will not their voice will not even count.
Because they have a platform, right? And they believe it should be used for something good. And this is something that is currently rocking Nigeria as a country, the insecurity and on all of those things. But then again, we know how Davido is, like you mentioned, is a very good person. And we know he has advocacy. He has a very good heart. He has
Yes.
advocacy right at his forefront and all of those things. But then again, we want to really, really look at it because it has got people talking, right? Why is it actually a good thing for him to do that, right? On a global stage, he's getting millions of eyes to know that this is currently happening in Nigeria. And me as a musician, as an artist, I carry this burden in my heart and I really want people to know more about it and definitely want action to be taken.
Yeah.
And now as a musician, and it has its own history when it comes to speaking up for some things. And this also has generated a lot of buzz online, and I've been seeing comments from people who said, especially, last week there was this band, I think 2 weeks ago when we were discussing, I think it was 2 weeks ago on our episode when we discussed about the songs that an African artist released for the World Cup. We had Rema, we had Burna Boy, we have Davido, right? And there we have the bands where fans of Wizkid or Davido were bands touring with fans of Wizkid. So Wiz is not in the conversation when it comes to the World Cup performance, right? And we all know that Davido was the first Nigerian to perform at the World Cup, and that was in 2022. And now, bringing all of this now with the statement that Davido has made with his jackets, we want to know because a lot of people, especially fans of Wizkid, are now saying he's being performative, right? So let's hang on the word performative. Do you actually think that what Davido did was more of a performative
To me,
an advocacy?
from Wizkid fans,
Yeah.
if I should be Davido, I'll be expecting it.
Oh, really?
It's just
I'll be expecting it now.
pure jealousy, honestly.
Oh, really?
Because Davido has always been.
I don't even want, like, we should not even use the word jealousy. Like we already know.
There's been a particular case like that. I can't remember the case. I think it was a Nigerian case too. He also carried that particular case to the stage. It made people know that, and it's not like it's his first time of taking cases like this
to the
Exactly.
forefront,
So
right?
for them to say, for the Whiskey fans to say that, okay, Davido is being performative, it's quite understandable. Because obviously, what FIFA doesn't even follow.
Yes, no.
Oh yeah, I was actually going to.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll actually get to that part of this
FIFA doesn't even
conversation.
follow
Yes.
Whiskey, but they follow Rema, they follow Arasta, they follow
Yes.
Bonner, they follow
The four of them.
So why is that
Yeah.
Whiskey not there? Because of his back after.
His fans not saying it.
That's
Are they
it
not
now,
saying it?
but because of they didn't call him, so they're like,
They no. Actually, not that they really know. They really know what they are doing.
You know that there is something with fans, right? As a fan of an artist, you would always want to protect your
That
artist.
is just it.
And I feel like at this point, the lines are there to see, but
Let them
I think
keep
they're just kind
dreaming.
of acting oblivious to the fact that this is the current reality of things, and
You're right.
it is actually not a part of this conversation. And now, not you guys trying to build a house out of thin air. It's not going to happen. You guys should just accept the reality that he's not part of the conversation when it comes to Afrobeats representation on the World Cup stage. He's not. Maybe for the next one, it will be. But for now, he currently is not part of it.
Whiskey and his fans, they should keep on dreaming. Dream very, very well.
remember the time, okay, it was the time of Mohbad.
Yeah.
Mohbad died, and
Yeah.
Kid had the concert. I'm sorry, Davido had the concert. Wizkid also had the concert.
Yeah, both of
where
them.
Davido took Wizkid and had like took what's his name, Mohbad, and had like a minute of silence for Mohbad. And
Yeah.
even bought a shirt that had like his picture on it and everything.
No, the
Davido
video just
didn't
has.
Wizkid didn't do that.
When I
So, like,
when I say Davido is good, like I meant it.
It really
Like,
is good.
you hardly
But
can you
just need
can you
music,
can you really
yeah.
can you bring out music artists that can do what Davido is actually doing?
No,
They're very few.
definitely not on this.
Is it the popularity? Is it the
That's
fame? Is
The
it
way he
name
uses,
it?
like, he helps
Hell.
people, takes people, groom them, train them in music. Even though he
Okay,
doesn't
there was
train
one.
them,
I think there was one stuff I saw on tweet. Okay,
On Twitter.
yes, on Twitter, somebody was saying that okay, fine, Davido is really helping people like upcoming youngsters.
Mhm.
Okay, can you just pick out anybody a Whiskey has helped?
This is a very powerful person, but I think even
Power to her self.
I
Like,
think while you're being proud,
okay.
there are limits to being proud. You should like be humble, especially because this Davido is a very rich kid. He came from a very rich
Home, yeah.
Apart from being rich, kudos to him. I feel maybe because he's a Yoruba boy, like he has
Whiskey is
Whiskey
Yoruba
is
as
Yoruba
well,
boy,
yes.
and he does not have respect.
Malogun. What are we saying?
Our Malogun.
came from a rich home.
Yeah.
For a rich kid to have that level of humility,
Yeah.
it's quite surprising because Whiskey came from the trenches.
Yoruba.
Exactly.
Imagine Ojole Bao.
Like his background and should give that.
Yeah.
I feel there should be a level of humility. This is a very powerful person.
Let's not even talk of the past. Ojole Bao, no Ojole Bao. Let me not fight my mouth.
Yeah.
Whiskey, I've told you right from time. You and your fans, can you just take a chill pill?
Okay.
We're talking about
Anyways,
Davido.
reading from the comment section, while some people are against Davido, calling his acts of advocacy a performative act,
Okay.
we've had people in the comment section who are praising Davido, at least for bringing
Yeah, praising
international spotlight to the issue, right? And they're all professing love and talking about how Davido is 001 for a reason. It has a heart of gold and all of this, and it is very, very good to see. And even if it was performative on his own part, I feel like we should all look forward. We should look towards the bigger picture.
Exactly.
Because we really do want the safe return of these people, and anybody, we need every voice, we need every action we can go right now to get that to happen.
I don't want to even.
And
I don't.
silence will not really do
I don't.
anything.
I don't want
It's
to.
not
I don't want
help
to
us,
even.
right?
Let me not even go to.
government itself is not helping us.
Because
we need to be.
I'm trying. I'm even trying. I'm even
vocal.
trying to picture the future because even the one VDM just this one
Yeah.
currently was it day before yesterday when
Yeah.
like is this country
Honestly,
getting better or is
Honestly,
basically
And if he has to
Honestly, yeah.
create a platform whereby he has to make people know that this is what is happening, and people are calling it performative, that
it's
is
not
very, very wrong,
performative.
honestly.
I do not see that as
they should also
performative
tell them it's
act.
performative
No.
So you look at his Instagram reposts.
Yeah.
Instagram reposts that are concerning like the issue happened, the kidnapping and everything. It's coming
Because
everything. But if you look at
on
the
his
tweet,
jacket,
the post,
on that on that jacket, all names of
All the
those
names of those that were
children, teacher from
kidnapped
Oyo.
were waiting on the
everything,
button.
every
Some people were even. I saw some comment that said that, oh, were they, are they even sure that those were the correct names?
actually they were.
You guys, you
Posted
have to calm
on
down.
posted on Snap.
He has no reason
Posted
to
on Snap and
not
made
use
the
their real
names kind of
names.
obvious.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, made the names kind of
That's very good. Honestly, big ups to Davido for doing that. And now back to you, our lovely audience. We would love to know, do you really think, according to some people, what is your opinion about Davido's advocacy at the World Cup stage? Do you think what he did was performative, or, just a pure an act of advocacy from Davido? And also, I would love to know what your thought about, his performance at the World Cup is. Did you enjoy it? How was it to you? What would you rate as performance? You performed 4 songs, and what would you rate as performance? Make sure you drop your comments in our comment section. We'd love to engage with them. And with that, we'll be going for a very quick break, and we'll be right back. Hello, you're welcome back to the 10-9 podcast on Light Africa TV. Yes, so we've currently discussed about Davido's performance at the World Cup, and now we're getting back into Nigeria, right? We want to see what's happening in the Nigerian entertainment scene, and we have one name that is constantly recurring when it comes to, takes a line, conversations that will always get people to talk, and one name is always recurring, apart from Pella. No, Pella is a constant, right? At this point in time, we have one other person, and that person is Carter Efe, right? I know when you hear his name, you're like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy
comes to
again.
mind, yeah.
Like, this guy again. Okay, what
Yeah,
is the
again.
gist? What is the deal? I would definitely going to get into it. So for Carter Efe, right? Dabanj just recently celebrated his 49th birthday, right? And he invited Carter Efe
Very, very
amongst
funny,
with
honest.
others. This story is a particularly funny one,
Very,
right?
very.
So a backstory to this, I think there was a time when the band had promised Carter a car, and he did reach out to Carter that he should come for his birthday party, and he came. Then at some point during the birthday party, now he called him out, and he handed over to him keys to a car, and the video was everywhere. Bloggers in the stream, the live stream Kata made, he mentioned how Goldmine TV and the rest of the bloggers were there, and you know just to give it more popularity. And at this point I was thinking, okay, let's have it. And then it now turns out that at the point of presenting the keys to him, right, he was being informed that he had to pay 10% of the original price of the car, which is
Yeah,
60,
6
which is 65
65
million
million.
naira.
65
That he
million.
has to pay 6.5 million naira, which is 10%
Yes.
of the original price, to be able to go home with the car. So apparently, the way the car was presented to him was made to seem like, oh, it was a
Yeah.
gift from the band. Now, Kata Efe has come online on live stream to tell everybody that it was not a gift. They are asking him to pay for it.
For it was for free promo.
They say they were using him for free promo, and this conversation was like,
He said,
what's going
if
on?
now you go
What
green.
is going
Yeah.
on?
It's more like at this point, I
Okay.
feel like Carter Efe is greedy.
Oh, really? Yeah, okay.
There have been 2 cases where I think he has been gifted 2 cars, one by money. I can't really remember the second
The other
person.
person, okay.
Yeah, but now somebody tells you that you're expecting another free gift. Now, the person that tells you, okay, oh, for me to give you this thing, let me say I'll give you.
Was he
you have to
agreed?
pay. Eh?
He was not expecting
They
it.
just
Now.
said him. They should have told you if but it's not
He
in
was
public.
told, yeah, but it wasn't in
But I
public
told
yet.
him that you have to pay 10% of it, and 10% is like 6.5 million.
Million, yeah.
They are giving you a car of 65 million, and you're only paying.
It's fair.
Can this
It's fair now.
I wanted to come back to this particular point of conversation, because the way it was presented to you, it wasn't made to seem like, oh, you're actually going to pay for this. It thought it was a gift from the band, right?
Exactly.
I wanted for him to be told backstage that Benny,
You
that paying before you leave this place,
pay
this time,
tithe.
that paying
I
time.
really Benny.
You're paying time, man.
You cannot go with everything.
You can't go.
But it's tried now. It's like 65 million.
But
Paying 6.5.
But it's fair. It's 6.5.
But I honestly really do not see the point in this, because
I don't think it's a. I don't.
okay, I get where this is coming from, because the bank also kind of launched its luxury
Like
car
6.5.
business, right? The bank launched its luxury car business, and it probably wants Carter to be like maybe a brand ambassador to promote this business for him, right?
Oh, Carter Efe and
Maybe Carter did not really get the full understanding of
But I also feel they should
how
have
this is
told him before
working.
they gave him the
Honestly.
the gift. They should have told
You
him.
see?
It was not aware, so he had the mindset that this is a gift. It was not a gift. Even if he has to like pretend that it was
I feel like at those points it's coming from maybe I don't know. I just want to say because it
Okay.
has been gifted to cars before. So I think at this point, Carter might be coming from the point of view that of entitlement.
exactly.
It feels like I've been gifted 2 cars already. So what makes you think it's right for you to
Is it
pay
normal?
for this car? Like I should be gifted this or not being told to pay for this. I feel like that is the point of view where it's coming from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me a quick one. To
Yeah.
me, I feel when you know he already knew or before the car.
Yeah.
Okay. For instance, now myself, they give me. I was gifted a car, and when they give me that car, you are not telling me that okay, I'm paying this, and I believe
Saying.
it might have would have started using the car. Then
No,
later
it
on,
hasn't. It has not. It
Yeah,
was
no.
on the birthday. Yeah, it has not.
on birthday.
Yes.
He has not started using it. The mindset, I think
If you want to give me birthday
Mistakes
gifts,
they
give me
made
birthday
was-
gifts. Why will you not tell me I should bring?
You have told him from the very onset that okay, this thing,
Yeah.
like we don't want to give you, want to give you, but you pay 10% of it, but outside it look like we're giving you a gift. Exactly, that was what it was meant to be. But I think this guy also had his fault in it. The band also had his fault in it, and it's quite understandable.
But I'm
Okay.
it's still fresh. Sha.
It's still fair.
I feel like it's still fair.
25 inside 65 million. That's a whole
very, very, very,
big
very
cut.
fair.
That's-
Very, very, very fair. Anyways, I went into the comment section and a lot of people were not on Qatar's side, while some people were on Qatar were on his side, right? But then again, a lot of people were like, "You should have known that something like this was going to happen from the start.
It should
Should have known, right?
How?
Should have
It's
known."
just similar to being the brand ambassador, honestly.
Because it should have known. Because for the first one, it shouldn't even have known anything. Because
Yes.
the first time I was being gifted car, nothing like this occurred.
Okay, I
The
love
second time, nothing
this
like this
comment.
occurred.
I love this particular comment. This person says, "You whine them whine you too. 1-1,
Exactly. That's 101.
1-1,
Wow.
1-1." It's like a do me, a do you thing. And this particular comment also says something that Qatar's loyalty is always for the highest bidder.
Yeah.
This is actually true.
Very.
This is very, very
Yes.
true. Okay, now to back this up, let's go back a little bit in history, right? With the whole Carter Efe Wizkid saga, Carter Efe and Davido's like connection. Carter released a music, Machala,
Yeah.
and Wizkid did not give any recognition. Did not even recognize that somebody made a fan song for me, and that was how the beef started with Carter Efe. Now, I want to bring it down to what this person said about Qatar's loyalty being to the highest bidder, right? So, we know what happened when Davido joined his live stream, and that interaction skyrocketed into being Africa's top streamer on Twitch,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's been enjoying that clout. And aftermath of that, he's been insulting Wizkid, criticizing Wizkid, saying a lot of bad things about Wizkid. Do you now know that after this Dabanj video happened, right? And Sunday Are, who is also Wizkid manager, was also part of the whole gifting the process and all of this thing. Eventually, we saw Carter being on his knee. I think it was kind of like maybe trying to gesticulate, like trying to kneel down or something, telling him to beg Wizkid for him, that all of the insults he has been dishing online about him were just a way to get Wizkid attention. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this
I
man?
think Carter Efe is a cloud chaser.
Honestly, he is.
Clouds a lot.
He is a chap.
He
He is a
just
class
wants to be
You
It's
just, you just said my mind.
for real.
line at every point in time. He just wants
Honestly.
his name to be called.
Because
That's really
right now,
messy.
and when I
Yes,
saw
don't
that
worry.
interaction, people in the comments were like, okay, what then would Davido feel about this?
Exactly.
Honestly,
It's
gosh.
it's just a big cloud chaser. It just at this point it feels like he's entitled to give. People should be shooting him. If
Imagine.
you don't give to somebody else will give to him.
Honestly, because
Everybody wants to get my life
do you know,
and stuff.
when I saw this video, I just feel like at this point in time, Wizkid has never given him a green light, and I feel Wizkid should continue to maintain his stand.
Exactly.
Because for
Exactly.
someone like him, a little ounce of attention you give them, they tend to overuse it and manipulate you with it, right?
Yeah.
Wizkid should continue to give him the cold shoulder treatment. Like, you should continue because it does not seem like someone that is worthy of
Honestly,
getting all that attention
yeah.
from
It's,
Wizkid, honestly.
it's very, very obvious. Now everybody knows with
Doesn't.
kids. He has pride, and I know you'll be very, very good at that.
Not to be considered was
Definitely. So let us hear from you in the comment section. What do you think of this brouhaha that has happened between Carter Efe and D'banj and Wizkid manager? Let us know what you think in the comment section. And with that being said, we'll be getting into our final conversation for this episode, and it is one that you've probably seen online. And no, the bands are always there. Um, Ghana, Nigeria,
controversial.
away from the Ghanaian Jollof, Nigerian Jollof arguments.
Now it's the
A
music.
Twitter user came online and made a post,
Roots.
and I'll be reading the post to us. And in that post, she said, "Why has Ghana not produced a superstar on the same level like as Davido, Wizkid, or Burna Boy?" And comment section went crazy.
Very, very
I think
crazy.
I should not talk. Just read in the comment section. I think
Very, very crazy.
funny enough, Nigerians are going to be the top commenters of that page.
No, the one I on the one I the comment I saw on TikTok. Ghanaians, you need to see.
Let's go and say, look, I not just talk. Read comments first.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I think that for this particular conversation, it calls for more introspective, right? We need to look more into it, away from the online bands, because most of the bands were Ghanaians abusing us about, our current insecurity challenges.
They're not using-
Our
they're not
current
using
insecurity challenges in Nigeria, we should focus on solving that first. But then again, let's come back to the real question, because this is a problem that exists, that is still there, regardless of how you try to
Yeah, exactly.
frame the conversation away, take the
Mhm.
conversation away from me. It is still there. You guys do not have a music superstar on the same level as Davido, Wizkid, even Rema.
That's true.
Right?
It's like
Rema, they do not. Okay, off the top of your head now, I wanted to mention the name of a Ghanaian music artist.
it's possible. I don't think
Oh, I see.
I think I don't know. I can't remember his name.
Anyways, I know Shapawale because he's
Hey,
always,
that's one now.
he's always controversial.
That's
He always
the
has
one.
something to say.
There's
Who else? Okay, I think there's Black Sharif. There's Amare. I know Amare because of her Alte music. She's very active in the Alte community.
Wait, Black F is like Ghanaian.
It's Ghanaian, yes.
I didn't know.
Nigeria give it the platform.
I didn't know.
Yes, he
I
is.
didn't know.
He's Ghanaian. I think
I think
there's
he's also
also
songs that he has songs, but the other songs that has made it to like
Mm.
Nigerian top boat is Kweku the Traveler.
Yeah, and of course it's gained like a lot of
Yeah.
attention
Nigerians.
as Nigerians. Yeah.
Actually, I think most Nigerians just kind of vibe with the
Resonate
translation,
with
yeah.
the meaning of the music.
Exactly. So
Yeah, we also have
that.
Akode, who is like the rap king or rap god, or what should we call it? That's
Wow.
Akode. We also have Stone Boy.
Honestly,
Wait, wait, wait,
That's it. Okay.
Wait, when you keep for the
Molly is new. She's new.
who's money?
Molly.
Who's Molly?
This is what we're talking about.
Ghanaian music artist.
This is what we're talking about.
Apart from that one, sir, aside that, I'm even saying I'm trying to look for the least music artists we have in Nigeria.
Nigeria
Like I even used to compare
with
any of them.
Ghanaian music artists, right?
Yeah.
And we have
Lose back.
yeah,
The bottom.
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah.
I think most of them vibe.
Lies.
Sip.
Lies.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw somebody in the comment section, right? I'm definitely going to read that comment for us, but that comment was very, very funny. Somebody in the comment section now listed the long list of most of these names I had mentioned.
Okay.
Now we use the less than
Greater than.
Portable.
Jesus.
So they are saying Portable has more music
As
as the whole music achievements that
all
all of them. Like, why? That is harsh.
Actually, they have attack on
Very harsh.
You're
Honestly.
guilty.
Honestly,
Oh Lord. But
honestly.
I think
What
the
really
vibes
is
is
wrong?
on them currently. Like now, let's be maybe that's what we came here to do.
Because I don't want to cause them to hear me.
Crazy.
Yeah, on the
It's
level
really
of
is crazy.
They're on the level of like of shave vibe is actually good, so it's better, way better.
All right, I want
Go
to
on, friend.
I want to get into the comment section, and it's a crazy one. And this first person says that this is I really do not want this to get very, very political, but this feels so funny, right? They say that the reason why Ghana has never produced a music superstar on the level of Davido or Wizkid is because they channel that energy to making Ghana a better place and free from bandits abduction. Anything to make themselves feel better,
Do
man.
you know
Anything
that?
to make you guys
Honestly,
feel better.
do
Yes,
you
we
know that we have
acknowledge our
better choices? Do
problem.
you know that?
We
Exactly.
acknowledge our problem. We acknowledge our
It's
insecurity
just bad
problems.
But
governance.
then,
Honestly, it's just bad
Honestly,
governance.
for real.
But
but
apart
then,
from that,
but then,
they have to.
sorry, but then for we Nigerians,
Mm.
it's also a straight bullet.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, it's
Actually,
a,
it's straight
it's a
bullet.
straight bullet for us, right?
But we can maneuver it.
And Sean, I trust
Okay.
ourselves.
Okay, I love the sarcasm in this person's comment. I love the sarcasm. This person says that Nigeria has the numbers, Ghana has the quality. That's why you stay comparing yourselves to us.
What quality?
Do you get like that is the sarcasm in it?
So now, quick, I get quality.
Ouch, no. Why? I feel like when I said I was like quality indeed.
Now I say quick, I get quality.
They can get level 2 now. They get grade
I didn't, I
now.
didn't,
There's good.
There's
Oh,
grade
like
yeah.
if
What
I
I'm
didn't know,
saying,
ma.
you don't know. So that's why I said it's such a sarcastic response, right?
Honestly.
Because okay, this person says that they were all busy learning proper British English instead of dropping hit after hit like the Nigerians.
See, about the English is not even.
No. Let's not like that. English is like very, very good. I recently I'm very serious. That English is very good. Honestly,
Not
I'm
all of
serious.
them, oh.
Not
Not
all of them, but they really, really speak very good English.
And
For
then-
real.
Mo- they
Honestly.
actually have good English.
They really do.
Good English.
Yes, they speak good English.
So you Nigerians don't speak good English.
Yes, well, yes,
Exactly. So there's no comparison with that one.
I think they do, but it's not really, really clear.
Exactly. That's why I'm a bit confused when she said good. What do you call it?
Let me say I have
See,
friends. So
Then again, let's now leave all of these bands and focus more on the main reason why I think that their industry, the music industry, has not been able to produce any artists on the same level as Wizkid, Davido. I think firstly, they do not really have a structured music industry.
and they are not ready to
do-
grow.
And they're not ready to invest in it, right?
Honestly.
I think I saw a news story about one time when I think the Ghanaian Music Recording Institute or one institution in charge of their music, right? Where they were having issues with, disbursing their royalties and all of those things. Though we still do have those kind of issues in Nigeria, but at least we have some structure in
Yeah,
place
huh?
with regards all of those things, the labels and all of those things. And I think also, yes, they were right when they say Nigeria has the numbers. We really do have the numbers and we know how to promote our people. We know how to promote our artists. And also one thing that I think we really have harnessed well is how well we've been able to um bundle our music under the genre of Afrobeats, and we've been pushing the Afrobeat genre.
Back.
When you want to appeal to an international audience, they must know you with one thing. They must know you with, this is this distinctive sound. Although the genre you sing might be different, but you have a distinctive sound we can use to describe you, and that is Afrobeats. And we know how worldwide Afrobeats has gone. When we're talking about Afrobeats, the first thing that comes to your head is Nigeria.
Exactly.
And Ghana does not have anything like that.
And they
do
will
not.
never have.
Oh, don't
Let's
do
not-
that.
They will never have that because that girl, the effrontery she has to bring out that sweets.
Let's not say for this.
Let's not swear for them, right? Let's not swear for them. But I feel like those are some of the issues that they really do need to look inwards and work on and know. And I think maybe in the next 5 years they start to gain traction. Because right now, the likes of Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy, they're already getting to like the middle of their career. And we have the younger ones like Rema,
almost
Arista, that are almost at their level. So at what point in time will Ghana will they get to that stage of now? I don't even see them competing with Davido and the rest. Now they have Rema
I mean,
and
they're
Arista.
they're competing with
compete
South
with-
Africans more.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Tyler, is there any Ghanaian artist on the same level as Tyler? Because Tyler is the biggest music expert from South Africa right now.
I'm a pianos. The ones that
Oh, the one they are doing.
The one-
I bet they're not.
the one that do the amapiano.
Let's see with that one.
Oh,
If those ones are like
Wait till me that.
upcoming, they're not that good.
They're not the
You
owner of
can't.
Piano, right? Do you know?
Don't even go. Don't even.
No, like
No
Ghanaian.
Ghanaians.
Saying
Those
you.
are people that they are on the level with. They are on the level with the South Africans that do
But
them.
yet,
Not the type of
I understand what you do, but yet they're not still rich. Oh.
They're not rich, oh.
They're not rich, honestly.
I mean, it's the nation.
Because like I said earlier, when you mention Afrobeats, Nigeria comes to mind.
To your ear.
When you mention Amapiano, South
South
Africa
Africa.
comes to mind. When you mention Ghana, what genre of music comes to mind?
Food.
Nothing.
Actually.
Probably egg, their food.
Exactly. The egg that is soaked in pepper and onion.
Thank you very much. Anyways, let us hear from you. Let us hear from you in the comment section. Do you think Ghana has the what do we call it now? Do you think they are able of getting some of their artists,
Yeah,
maybe not
superb.
all, some of their artists to get to that superstar level, like the likes of Davido, Whiskey, Burna Boy. Now we can even include Rema in the charts, right?
Talk it.
Yes,
Okay,
clock
let's
it.
try.
Clock it, yeah, clock it, yeah. Do you think they can actually get to that level where they produce superstars, or maybe they manage the ones that they currently have to get to that superstar level? Because I recently saw a news where Shatawale says that he's content with being in Ghana because he can get paid up to $1 for his shows, and he's content with that
In
kind of like.
Ghana?
Are you sure?
I feel it's
Well,
been.
if that is what he wants, then I feel like
Maybe it's their money.
I feel like
their money has value.
I feel like it's also getting to show that there is an internal conflict between them. Maybe where all of them just seem to be very comfortable with playing small at this point in time. I think they are comfortable with that, with the level where they are. Anyways, whatever you think about this conversation, do let us know in the comment section. And with that, this brings us to the end of this wonderful and amazing episode. We hope that you've been able to, be able to get along with everything we've said. I really, really, really do want to see your engagement on our social media pages on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, and most importantly, on YouTube. Really can't wait to hear from you and also engage with us and engage with you rather, and make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms at Light Africa TV. Thank you very much for watching this episode.